Welcome one, welcome all, welcome to another exciting episode of Duncan Dynasty. We have almost done it. We have almost finished taking for the first time all of the British Isles. I've been thinking about what I want to do once I've completed this task. And originally I was thinking, well, maybe I could do a sort of sunset invasion of the Norse regions, basically, because they came over here and screwed up all our stuff, and now it's only fair that we do that back to them. But then I think the threat to Christendom, essentially, whether it be Waldensian, Orthodox, or Mawaladi, appears to be, actually, that's not Christendom, but you get the idea. Whether it be Waldensian, Catholic, Orthodox, or egalitarian, is this creeping Muslim faith pushing all the way into France. We can't have that. Nor can we... What is this? What is this? This is a... It's a Christian faith. It's just a perfect circle, huh? That's kind of similar to what we were looking at, but it's pacifism, which is sad. And really, the only good thing about pacifism is that other pacifists like you, and you get extra piety. But that seems kind of not great otherwise. Anyway, it is nice that it's equal. It's very close to what we wanted. If we weren't going to make our own, this one is not bad. Except for the pacifism thing, which prevents you from doing holy wars. Which is not terrible. There are other ways to get casus bellis, but really... not easily. So, where do we go from here? Well, we want to make our own empire, but for that we need 120 realm size, and we have to hold 3 or more kingdoms. Ireland, England, Wales, check, and Scotland, technically. Though, I think when I actually make the empire, I don't know that I want those kingdoms to exist. Like, I might destroy all but all the king titles. I don't know. It occurs to me that I might rather have a direct relationship with all the dukes rather than have kings in the way. Because there's not that many dukes. I might set up other kingdoms elsewhere, but these islands here, these might be my island. After all, I have a massive vassal limit. And adding a count would give me much more limited control, or adding a king, rather, would give me much more limited control over how these territories up here are set up. Even right now, I'm not a huge fan of the fact that, for example, Albany is all controlled by one lady. Why? Well, actually, no, I guess it's not all controlled. She's got some vassals in there. Okay. But why is it better to have this more spread out? Like, this one duke controls these 4 provinces. It would be better if 3 other dukes controlled those areas. Or 3 other counts controlled those areas and were vassalized to the Duchess. Why? Because it breaks up her power block, makes it easier for me to control her, but, more importantly, every single ruler has a council, and therefore every single ruler can be increasing the gold income, increasing the development in the county. That's the biggest one, to be honest. Changing the culture to reflect what the realm should be, changing the faith to make sure it stays correct, and increasing control, for that matter. So, to me, it would be better if every single territory had a count, because that way they could all increase their own development. Maybe not as fast as if they were a higher ruler. I'm not sure exactly how that works, but they probably all would mostly stick on collect taxes, to be honest. I'm not sure what the AI does with regards to that. Anyway, that's entirely possible. because we've got an issue with our culture. It's now so big that it's much more difficult for us to ensure that we keep a high development average across the entire culture. I'm trying. I'm working on it. I'm making sure that I can do what I can. I've got Inverness here at 16 and Lothian at 25. When I can get Inverness up to 20, and I got Dublin up to 19, and it's actually growing a little bit thanks to centralization. Okay, that's nice. So the Duke of this area actually has that set up. He's probably increasing control here too, yeah. So centralization will eventually get this up to 20. And that will spread through the Irish Isle fairly easily. It's spreading here by 0.5. So it's actually growing adjacent to Dublin faster than Dublin itself is growing, because these are lower, much lower down. So it will eventually spread to more of the Isle, or Mond could certainly use more of it. But you got to pick specific areas. Like, it doesn't seem like it's as useful to increase development everywhere equally. You want to take advantage of the fact that it grows outward from specific points. So you pick specific points, and you make sure that their development boosts are very high. We have buildings here that increase development by a significant amount, and all kinds of other things. I think most of those are technologies and other things. But what that means is when we increase development here, it's much more effective than when it's done in Strathern, for example. That's only got 20% boost. What does this have total, actually? 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95% increase in the effectiveness of development. That's pretty crazy good. In Inverness, we also tried to boost this a little bit, and it's not quite as high. 10, 20, 30, 45, minus 10 means it's 35. So it's not ideal because the county capital is in hills. We could actually boost the effectiveness of this here by increasing guild halls one more tick. And we've already increased this here. So there's not much more we could do to boost this, because we couldn't build the fishing stuff here, right? Unfortunately, we put the city not on a coast. We probably should have put the city over here, and we should have put the temple over here. And that's unfortunate, but it is what it is. So the last thing I want to do is make sure that the dukes up here actually can continue to improve their area, their territory. So I gave this one a temple. I gave this one a city. Let's at least get the capitals of the duchy filled out. All the holdings. Because this city's not providing a lot, but just building the cities and the temples costs a lot. That's the biggest gold investment. Once you get a city, it can take a lot less to boost it up. So she's, for example, sitting on 250. She could boost this city a little bit, or it looks like she could boost the income here a little bit. I don't know what she's planning to do with that money. Hopefully it's something, for internal realm management. But she's getting 2 a month. That would take an absolute forever to get the ability to build new holdings. So I need to kind of do that so that these people will improve their own territory. Popular opinion from some mismanaged population such. Anyway, back to what we're doing right now, which is considering our next move. We have 42.3. We could go to war for East Sax, Essex, as a whole. It's just a petty queen. And we could do a holy war for the duchy of East Sax, and that would work. They're vastly inferior. We don't even need our whole army. So let's do it. We're going to raise the army here, and then we're going to tell it to go away. Ah, we did some ransom stuff at the end of the last one. Apparently. And look how long it takes us to build this army up. There we go. Let's just leave the 6,000. We can break that off into 2 3,000s, and it won't cost us that much per month. Embarrassing impatience. Duke Morand announced a slight delay to serving of food, and Duchess Sandra looks ready to burst with frustration. Oh, she's mad. In between grumbles from her stomach, I only hear grumbles of displeasure. I could be a courteous guest, which would permanently increase my diplomacy by 1. That's kind of nice. And direct vassal and liege opinions of +5. Or I could lower my own stress. I think she's making a fool of herself. Let's get a permanent little bonus there. Those are nice, those little traits. Afrika comes of age. Now this is my... not Princess Dorella. Ah, Princess Afrika, my bastard daughter. Ooh, she's a mastermind philosopher and a wise man. She's got a 19. That's matching the current archbishop. I could make her archbishop. The pleading gaze I received from my cousin Sandra is taking on a desperate tone. A group of guests are approaching the corner as she hid in all evening, and the walls are hindering her escape. To think a duchess would act in such a way. I get a weak hook on her, and she'll like me more. Right now she kinda hates me. I can alleviate that at least somewhat. It's all about that tyrant, huh? Well, I'm sorry about that. Let's get her to like me a little bit more. Every other guest would get 100 if I did that. How close are we to getting closer? We want to get soon forgiven as soon as we can, that's right. Because we have a lot of intrigue stuff already built up. Just to avoid any extra problems. We're swaying Duchess Rodina. Why? Because we can. Hopefully we won't have to do any more tyrant-like things. Oh, I get Eager Reveler. Bonus to... Oh, man, that is a nice lifestyle trait. Going to those feasts is pretty damn useful. Oh, they're just leaving. They're just going. Uncool. Alright, well, I guess these guys have to come up here and deal with this. My spy master has come to me with a discovery. She is certain that my vassal is scheming against my courtier Effie. Why does everybody hate Effie? I swear to God, I think she's been the target of like 3 different schemes. Reeve, who has an absolute boatload of money. I think I just want the secret. Oh, it's not a secret, is it? Well, I can fabricate a hook on him anyway. Oh no, I lost my Chancellor. My good Chancellor. Ah, good news. The Duchess Annabella actually would make a fantastic Chancellor, and now she hates me a little bit less for being put on the council. I can't believe the numbers I've got in this council. I guess that just means there's so many people in my court that it's much easier to find somebody with a very high number. We don't care about making titles at the moment. Hello, Rebello. The cathedral complete? That's a good question. I haven't checked that in a bit, huh? It is. So this earldom gets an extra 2 per month. Extra development growth. Extra all kinds of things. If I was the one that would directly control it, I might have considered one of the other buildings. Oh no, the cathedral's the only one that we can build, I guess. That's right. We might build that other one at some point, but I think we need to save up some money where we are right now. I'm in line to inherit a bunch of titles, because they're all held by my various brothers and sisters and cousins, etc. Family members can get married. Afrika can get married. She doesn't carry the house line. I haven't legitimized her, so she would be mostly useful for an alliance. And it looks like the Kingdom of Lothringa would be the best. And they're willing to do that. So we'll send that proposal to get the alliance. So I think we're not going to get that alliance for quite a while until they actually marry. Oh, oh, of course I'm at war. Duh. Anyway, I've got to come north and deal with this. Oh, no. I forgot to move them north. They might get control of the capital. That will be annoying. And a little embarrassing. Oh, no. It's taken them a long time because of how much defenses we've got here. I think every fort level adds an extra 50 onto this. Whoa! They just jumped up, huh? That's okay. I think we're going to make it there in time. Faction created against me, the Norse something or others. Oh, this is going to be a tough fight, though. I think... Oh, we've still got a huge advantage thanks to our much better commander. But it's not easy. It's not close. I'm only using, like, a third of my army up there to fight them. I really could use those mangonels. Alright, well, if I kicked you out, maybe I can come down here and get this. A noble guest has arrived with a claim. I don't need to call allies to war. My son can get married. This is... which son? This is my third son. He does not have any territory, and he's spindly. But he has some otherwise good traits. I don't know. Frail. Is there another alliance we could get that would be valuable? Duchy of Salzburg. I guess we might as well. Wait a minute, their children are related. A Salzburg? Is she? It doesn't say she's part of my dynasty. So, his father must be part of her dynasty. Well, that's not going to work. Let's try to avoid that. Oh, I didn't look at that because she's frail. But we could get an alliance with East Franconia, which is not East Francia. It's East Franconia. That's also pretty big. And I think when we go to war with West Francia, I'm going to want all the alliances I can get. And she is 16, so that alliance can go through right now. Oh. An alliance. What do we got here? Enemies, the Duchy of Apula. Down there. Not very strong. Not very strong. Okay, I guess we'll join you in this and send our people down to war with people that we're never going to be able to reach anytime soon. Whatever. I really want to finish this war first, but then we'll go down. I do not believe that we will Oh, we crossed a river to get there. That kind of hurts us a bit. No, I guess it doesn't. But them defending in the forest was a problem. Okay, so we'll enforce the demands. Bada bing, bada boom. We've taken all of these territories, of which there are 4. So there's one more to take from this, but we'll wait until after we help our ally, because we want them to be able to help us with the East Francia War. I know I can create the Duchy of Essex, and I think I'm going to right now, and that way I get to keep that duchy. Now, I'm way over my limit. Colchester? My hometown was Colchester, just, you know, not in England. Okay. So this whole thing here is going to be a bit more of a problem. What I need to do... We've got 7. With a 13, we've got 7. Okay. And what about our heir? A fearless villain. Oh, she's bisexual. Interesting. She's got 12, so she could get upwards of 15. So she could hold 8. And our culture is increasing that to 9. So if we got 5, and then the main capital could have 6, 7, and then we could put a sub-capital somewhere else that has 8. So, all the more reason to build a castle here once we get some more money. Manor houses and regimental grounds are really good things to have. This should also have manor houses and regimental grounds, because those are buildings that are only available on farmland, and they are just strictly better than the alternative that you can get. So regimental grounds is just strictly better than, like, a barracks. This gives you more levies, increases the reinforcement rate, and at its highest level, significantly reduces your men-at-arms maintenance, because you can have a bunch of these. So this can stack up to like 6 or 7 or 8 or 10% men-at-arms maintenance, which can be very good. It'll increase the number of knights and increase heavy infantry and spearmen damage. So when you look at that comparison, a barracks also gives you the heavy infantry and spearmen damage, and technically it cranks that up a lot more. But it does give you less levies, and it doesn't give you that the bonus to reinforcement rate, not quite as high. And the percent bonus to levy size is kind of nice too. And the total army maintenance goes down by 1% per building when you get these two. So you can have a barracks anywhere, and it'll increase the power of your heavy infantry and spearmen, but you can only have this regimental grounds on a farmland terrain. Same thing with this manor houses. The manor houses are basically a better version of farms. Farms and fields will get you up to 2.6 per month, which is the best you can do of any building that's not on farmland. That would be on plains, you can do that. But 2% holding taxes as well. Slight increase to development growth. Overall, it's 2.6. That's the big thing, the reason you build the farms and fields. Is this the highest tax burden that you can get? It's double of most of the other buildings that give you taxes. The holding tax percent bonus is also nice. But the manor houses goes up to 3.8, and it has the 2% holding taxes, and it increases your levy size by 5%. So the farmland version, just strictly better. Now, as we're fixing those slots in this, what is hopefully going to be my eventual capital, we've probably got to save up to build another castle here. Because what I've got to do is try to make that equal to the Duchy of Lothain. The Duchy of Essex must equal the Duchy of Lothain by the time I flip myself over to only controlling Essex. So I really need plenty of money to do that. Yeah, and I'm above my domain limit. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to give these territories to my heir. So my heir will take these, and they will inherit my main area as well. We don't know yet what... So, yeah, my heir is working on an intrigue education. Not what I would have preferred. I probably would have preferred a stewardship education, but by the time I noticed it, it was too late, and I couldn't really shift it away. So she's getting an intrigue education. And we're going to have to give her a good spouse that has a lot of good skills. My half-brother could help produce genius children. Where exactly is he on the chart? I don't know if this is a good idea, but he's way too old, actually. I'm sorry. We probably want to make them not older than 35. Yeah, no, Bishop, you're not on the table. Here's a rando with a genius trait. That seems pretty damn nice. Because genius trait, I love the monthly learning experience, the lifestyle experience boost. The thing is, if I give her a marriage right now, it seems like I will be essentially causing her to start having kids too early. So we're not going to marry her until she's about 20. Richard can marry. He is my half-brother. And does that generate anything good for us? That's weird. That looks the same as Northumbria title. If he marries... It would be kind of ideal if he married somebody that's... we get inheritable traits. What's his deal? Oh, he's a genius, and he's hale. He's also 57. He already has kids? King Findlay of Scotland. Oh, my husband. Hang on. My half-brother... Right. My half-brother's kid is my husband? There's a little bit of confusing situations there. Okay. Let's just ignore that. I don't think he's a good candidate for caring about that. Powerful vassal demands council positions. No. We're already in some wars. We're going to say no. And... do we already have a physician? We do. Hold a mystical communion. Why can I do this? Probably because... not a torture, because I'm a wise woman. What would 300 learning lifestyle experience get me? I don't think it would get me a point. No, it wouldn't get me anything. Let's ignore that for now. And continue our war. Ah, yes. We're going to grant Dunbar, the vassal, or rather, the capital, to her. Grant titles. Dunbar, and maybe to Votegdale. That would reduce me down to 8 of 7. Now that significantly reduced my income, because the new areas that I inherited are unfortunately very poor when it comes to control. But now my heir is going to start generating money, at least. Ooh, learning increased by 1. Nice. All right, well, let's come here so we can help with this stupid war we don't want to be part of. Faction created against me, always. New Archbishop. Uh-oh. damn it, and they hate me. And I can't change them until 1142 because they just got the job. That's annoying. Well, I guess I've got to sway them. It's going to take 10 months. Maybe I can also send them a gift to get me some of the way there. Not until after we sway them a little bit. But God, they're terrible. It's only an 8 learning. How do you get by doing that? All right. I'm going to continue trying to wipe out the last little bit of insular religion up here in the north. Because she doesn't appear to be doing it. Guess we're doing this. So our income shrank significantly, but Dorelia comes of age. She got Intricate Web Weaver. That's not terrible. I still would have preferred her to have more stewardship, but she's ambitious and intelligent, which gives us at least a base of 12. That can be increased by giving her a good husband with a really good stewardship. And it can be increased again by lifestyle choice. Oh gosh, what's going on over here now? A Liberty War? Liberty Wars... Crap, I can't remember. But I wrote it all down here. Liberty War... Lower Crown Authority is what they're hoping for. You know what? I don't care about that. You can lower Crown Authority in your area if you want. Oh. I don't actually need to help with that. So I guess I'm coming down here to try to take one of these. Oh. New special building available. The Tower of London? Holding taxes plus 5%. The entire county! Oh, that's freaking brilliant. Definitely use some golden obligations here. Oh no! My friend died. Oh, I gain a little stress. So the good news here is I've given my heir these territories. So theoretically... Oh, I don't think it's worth 200 to get a weak hook on him. No. Ah, victory. Excellent. Okay, disband all. Disband all. We've got what we need. I've got what you need. 25. What is this down here? It's 16. Damn, that could definitely use some boosting. The good news is 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Farmlands also significantly increases the development speed. Yeah, we definitely want him to gain some opinion of me. Her, sorry. There we go. So, I was talking about getting to Soon Forgiven, but I might not really need that one right now. What I do kind of need is more money, and cutting cornerstones, too. Let's start there. Lowers the cost of buildings. Then we might go to golden obligations and then make our way down this whole tree. So these two could be further improved once I get the holding up even further, but a large herd of cattle. We can gain 250, or Earlham Lothane gets development growth. We're not going to use it, so let's go ahead and take the 250. Alright, so the temple has the manor houses, and it has regimental grounds like it's supposed to, and I guess it could do monastic schools. I feel like there's got to be a better option there. Farms and fields, probably. We've finished heraldry. That's good. Heraldry is good to get. That allows us to use high partition law, which we'll try to benefit from in the near future. And we also got the guilds. Oh, did our exposure is now going to mangonels. That's good. I did want mangonels, but I didn't really want to come back for it myself. Duchy Casaspelli. We don't need that yet. We're still using Holy War Casaspellis. Divine Right. Kinda useful. Urbanization is the one that drastically increases what development can be done by. So it speeds up development overall. And banking increases all development growth by 10% across the entire of the Scottish lands. That one might be a good investment. But if I'm looking to maximize my domain itself, this is the one I want. And then it's windmills, and then it's banking. So let's do that. So anyway, we were looking at the temple here, right? And the fact that it has 1.3 per month, and like, who cares if I get some piety or control growth? I want to replace this with something else. Hello, Strizel. Welcome. I feel like my capital city, like the main capital county, should be all about the money. The what? The money. Yeah, the money. Outlying areas, other areas inside here can be all about levies and improving units and what have you, but really should be about the money. Alright, and we actually have enough money to start construction of a new holding, and it's definitely going to be a castle. And this is where I'm going to find out. I'm not sure if it's possible to increase your... So I know when you build a new holding, after your first castle, you must build a city and or a temple next. Like, you have to have one of each before you build a second of any of them. But if you have a second slot after that, can you build just another castle? Or do you have to, again, build one of each in order to keep them even? I don't know. I learned a secret. Oh. I've got a hook on her now. She's giving me more money. So it's just that first row that's one of each kind, you're saying? That's what I suspected it was going to be. I haven't been able to check it myself. The fear tax plus 15. Anyway, what I wanted to do is see if we could go ahead and find some people to blackmail for money. She's a vassal in my realm of a particular city. Have you built up all your buildings in this city? You have. You're saving up to upgrade it. I don't know if I should blackmail you for that. Whoa! The Archbishop has a lot of money, and we can blackmail her for a weak hook. But then she won't like me, and she'll stop giving me other money. Damn it. I've only just gotten her to like me by swaying her twice. I don't think I can afford to blackmail her and make her pissed at me. This guy, however, is a vassal in my realm. He's a vassal that owns the city of Sherwood. He's got a bunch of money. And the city of Sherwood could upgrade, but he's not doing it. He has 475. Why aren't you spending the money, buddy? All right. You know what that means. I got to take it from him. Did I take golden obligations? Did I not? I thought I just did. Oh, no, no, no. I will be taking golden obligations here. That's right. Now, I still want this guy. I still want a hook on him. But apparently, I can't not try to fabricate another hook for a while. So, let's take a look at my vassals. They still hate me with a passion thanks to that whole tyrant thing. I think I want to use Find Secrets to get money through golden obligations, but I can't do it. I gotta keep my Spy Master on defense here. I think there's gotta be too many people plotting against me. There's some money. More money. Now, who's this rando? Nobody important, I guess. They don't even have good stats. I'm just going to demand your conversion and let you go. Same with you, I think. This guy's got a claim. He's got a liege. Probably his brother or something. He's the wrong religion, too. Alright, so I got 726. Can I build in this holding while I'm doing that? Yes, I can, and I can build a castle. Look at that. It's going to take thousands of gold to build up these, just these 5, not to mention the other ones that I'm building here. Ah, speaking of which, let's increase Manor Houses. Oh, I need a little bit more money. Okay. We'll get back to that then. So development is still going on in Inverness. My target was 20. Once I get to 20, I'll reset my steward, probably to increase development down here, and maybe also change our culture down here. Though the culture isn't that big of a deal. It's the wrong religion down here that's the problem. Peasant rabble are targeting me. They're going to send an ultimatum in 49 months. Nobody else can do anything. That's fine. We can negotiate alliances. It's good to have alliances with your vassals. Where's this guy's got? Oh, okay. Duke Gilbert, yes. He's terrified, plus 100. Lots of good alliances there. Might mean I get called into some stupid wars, but I can always say no to those. During the daily management of my realm, I've learned several different opportunities I can pursue. Do I want to obtain lost knowledge and increase my stewardship? I get a weak hook on Duchess Edna. Duchy of Albany. Oh, I think the 500 gold is better than stewardship and learning. But stewardship, that's a 4% increase on my personal holdings. And the 1 learning would help me with technology a little bit. But I think I just need the 500 right off the bat. That's just much more valuable. My boy, he's a skilled technician and a logistician. Fantastic. So while these are being built, we can upgrade other stuff here. So this city guy should have a decent income, right? He's got 1.5 per month. And that's changing to a regimental. Oh, you know what? I want to cancel that. Abort. I get some of the money back. Because regimental clearings in a city is useless. I'm not going to get that many levies from it. I can increase crown authority, but my vassals already kind of hate me. I'm not sure that's the best play. So the city should instead have a farms and fields. That's what I should be doing here. Guilds is also very good. All the cities in this entire area should have guilds, farms and fields, and manor houses. Because that will help us drastically increase the amount of development in these areas. Now this here is its own thing now. I can declare war on you and take that really easily. And I would gain control. No, she would become my vassal. I want a holy war so that I get the title. Now I gotta see what's going on over here. Hold up. He's at war. That's the Liberty War. The Liberty War is still going on? Damn. Well, okay. Ah, damn it. Here's what I'm going to do then. I don't need any levies. My glory is widely known. Now, why is there... Oh, I don't have a marshal anymore. I have a damn good marshal, though. And he wants to be on the council. He's going to get a seat on that council. He's good at what he does. Now, how close are we to the next legacy option? 4,000, so we're about 2,000 away, and we're getting 13 a month. So 816... We're replacing that. We can't upgrade this because we're still waiting on it. Okay. Well, how about... We've got Colchester is 4, this is 3, this is 3, and this is 4. That's right. So Colchester can have a new holding as well. Should we just double check and make sure? Barracks, walls and towers, hound pens. Those aren't right. We need to change over to... Oh, this is the only one that's on plains, huh? That's right. Okay, only these are the ones that can have guild halls and stuff. The other counties are just going to have normal things. That's fine. Colchester should have a bailey. Now, why does... Yeah, because it is on the coast, and if we're going to be fighting people, they might come across and attack Colchester on the way. I'm not sure. But I think it should probably upgrade, or we should construct a new holding here. There we go. Now that's in the forest. That's not going to be as good. So actually, let's cancel that. Let's upgrade this first. These are not terrible. All right, we now have the entirety of the duchy. I'm missing a marshal again. How did my marshal die? Damn it, really? Disband the army. Now, instead of giving away another one of my very valuable castles over here to my daughter, I could increase my focus to a domain focus, which would let me hold them all. And now I gotta worry about the control level here, too. Unfortunately, popular opinion down here is real bad for me. Oh, that's nice. Lose some stress. And it's really all about the religion. So as soon as I can get rid of this awful archbishop, who I happen to have a hook on, but as soon as I can get rid of her, I definitely will. Alright, Tyrant is finally going away. Very, very slowly. Oh, boy. Bedford, Essex. Yeah, I know about all those. Is it really that bad? It's 58, 74, 76. Well, we're doing them one at a time. Berkhamsted's getting the first one right now. Alright, we've got some money. Let's check out Colchester again. Oh, the temple's actually gotten quite well upgraded. You've got 6,500 gold. Why are you not upgrading this? I demand that you upgrade it. A feast. Let's go accept this feast. Huh. Everyone gains 10 opinion, and I lose 24 stress because I'm an eager reveler. Excelente. Uh-oh, I'm going to gain some stress because this guy had too much to drink. Or I'm going to gain some stress because I'm temperate. Either way, it sucks. But I could get high standards of courtesy. I don't want him to lose opinion of me. I'm trying to get my vassals to not hate me. That would be nice. This guy's a fantastic steward. He's like, he would definitely be on the council if I didn't have Duke Robert the ridiculously Midas touched. Like, it's 23. Holy crap. Ah, you know what I need to check out? Oh, my heir married on her own? Crap. He's not terrible. He certainly could be better. I would have picked a better one for you, princess. I should have betrothed her to somebody too young. That was a mistake, I guess. My granddaughter Mayor was fathered by no one other than him. But hang on. I'm confused. Mayor is his daughter and her daughter. Oh, but she's not married to him. So bastard time. I gotcha. $1.3 seems awfully low here. But we haven't finished building stuff out. Oh, good. That'll be a considerable amount of... Ah, yeah, they're over 60 now, which gives us the full bonus we can get from our income. Okay, golden obligations is what we were thinking about in order to get to like, Hair Guild. Architect is also very valuable right now. But I don't know if I'm ever going to get down there. But centralization is also nice. And speeding up the construction time is good. I think we're just going to go down that tree and not worry about golden obligations. If I had more time, and if I was Midas touched, I'd be able to go down those trees, both of them. Aylesbury. Okay, it's a city in Buckingham. He's now written to request that his levy duties be reduced. Development growth of +1 per month for 10 years is fantastic. Or buildings are faster. We don't care about that. Yeah, let's get the free +1 development. I'm all for it. Alright, how close are we in Inverness to getting what we want? We're almost there. 20 months left until we're done in Inverness. A faction has disbanded. A faction has been created. She still doesn't like me. It's... My tyranny is slowly going away. But not for this guy. Holy crap. I retracted his vassal. That's not going to go away for a while. Still can't pick a better archbishop. Look, 7 years to convert the earldom of Inverness. Apparently I'm going to need a really good learning leader. So this granddaughter is my new heir's heir. And I'm... Oh, she's beautiful. She's pretty, she's intelligent, and she's robust. Level 2 in all stats. Amazing. I'm a huge fan of that. We're going to need to make her into either a steward to help with the building projects that we're going to be trying to do here, or a very learned person to help us convert all of these factions. Maybe both. Another feast. There's lots of feasts happening. And I'm an eager reveler, so I guess that's what happens. So my heir could get a bonus to forming a friendship with me. Sure. I want my heir to like me. It seems like a good thing. Hopefully that means they won't murder me. Alright. These were still waiting on improvements. The temple... I've been hoping she's going to improve it. Why are the taxes down? Stewardship. Her stewardship is terrible. She's terrible for so many reasons. But she's also got a ridiculous amount of money. It would only get me a regular hook. But it's better than nothing. I think the next time we come through here, we are going to pick up golden obligations. Because this one is very helpful because we've got money. We're waiting to spend it because all these constructions are already happening. So... Get wife to make son. Can do. Oh, my heir is now a powerful vassal. And wants on the council. But she's not good enough at any of these particular stats. I'm one above my domain limit now. How did... Oh, because I created an extra thing. So here's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to give Penny Cook to my daughter, my heir. I don't want to grant it to a low noble. Why wouldn't I get the option to just give it to her? So that it doesn't leave my fam. Oh, because it's inside the county. I can't give it to her. If I'm going to give her something, I guess I got to give her Lanark. It sucks that it's a 2.7. She's got a decent gold amount, and when I become her, I'll get to combine her... Oh, I could have disallowed her marriage. Oh, well. I'm going to give her Lanarkshire. Alright, so this is showing 0 taxes for some reason, but it's on farmland, so we know we want manor houses there. And when this one completes, we're going to do the same damn thing. But we're going to have to give away yet another one. Alright, manor houses here as well. So we've got 3 castles on farmland that are directly controlled by us that are going to have the best, most brilliant bonuses ever. We've also got to figure out what to put here as a duchy building. I think it's going to be another tax offices thing like we have in our other duchy. But, I'm not sure if there's worthwhile getting. These are only ever bonuses to duchy, except this is really good bonuses. Those are percent bonuses to archer and skirmisher damage and toughness and such. Percent bonuses don't come around very often. And here it's heavy infantry and spearmen. Light cavalry and heavy cavalry. Oh man, that's kind of tempting. Especially because the 6% men-at-arms maintenance reduction is kind of good. I don't know if it'll make up for the plus 10% holdings everywhere. How much are my men-at-arms costing me normally? Well, they're costing me minus 3.9, so 6% off that is not much at all. But 6% off of 60... 10% would be 6 ducats. About half of that would be 3.2, 3.3, somewhere in that range. 3.2 ducats a month only when they're raised. Versus 10% increase on my domain specifically, which would get me another 2 ducats. All the time, permanently, forever. Those are tough calls. Fortunately for me, I have other simpler things to do, which is build farms, because those are easier to choose. And I mean, with more money, I could have more men-at-arms and more of everything else. Damn it, now I gotta give another one away. I guess it's gotta be Linlithgow. Crap. Where's my heir? Fine. I will just click her that way. So she is going to be making lots of money. And hopefully that means she's going to have lots of money when I become her. Alright, so let's click on this and see what we're missing. That's being built. That's being built. The city... she's doing what she does. Oh, that's the temple. Oh, it's the peasants. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Let's just raise the whole army. Crush them utterly. wealth aplenty. My treasury is brimming with gold and silver, and all expenses are cared for. As a wealthy lady, I'm expected to offer patronage to some kind of artist or scholar. Do we want immaculate gardens? Funding natural philosophy. Ooh. Plus 15% development growth. That's everywhere? Sure. How come we can't catch these bastards? I guess we're catching them now. Oh, we might have wiped him out. Nope, we didn't stack wipe him because the other guy showed up. Nope, we still stack wiped him. And unfortunately, there's still bastards over here. Alright, 2 more years before we can replace this absolutely awful bishop. A faction? Dangerous faction? Who? There's nobody that's dangerous on this list. None of them are even close to the military power necessary. Locals pacified. Disband. I really need to change their religion. Oh, down here. But it is very expensive. This is really your job. I should really let you handle the city. Oh, but the county control went down. So now I need to do this again. Because of those stupid rebels. They'll pop up again in 10 years unless I actually change the religion here. To the correct religion. To the religion that matches me, is what I should say. Oh. This one should upgrade. Actually, I take it back. Should probably build a new... it's already done. Walls and towers. Let's build farms and fields in this one. We could also construct another new holding here. To be honest, let's hold off on that. This is what? 1200. We're a ways away from that still. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I might want to change the succession law to high partition. And I can do it because all of my vassals approved because they're terrified of me. So high partition, the lion's share of titles will be given to your main heir, the rest will be divided amongst your children. It doesn't really say exactly how that. Starting with those with the same rank as the primary title, if none are available, they will be given lower rank titles. Your player heir cannot preemptively granted titles did not stand to inherit. At least half of the late ruler's titles. Hang on. Oh, okay. Player heir eligible child opinion goes away. The direct vassals still approve of this because it cuts up the thing, but they stop approving here. They stop getting a bonus. So yeah, we want high partition now that we've unlocked it. Now, I could go to absolute crown authority, but it would make the vassals hate me by 20 more. And to what end? It would make them hate me by another 20, and I'd get a little bit more levies and taxes on them. But as we found out, that extra, 25%, actually amounts to about probably 2.5%, maybe 3%. It's just not worth the penalty. Oh, I know I've got low control. 17 months, though, that one will fix. We can designate a guardian for Hamish. Grandson? My son. Youngest son. What kind of situation? He's going to be a diplomat, so... what we want to do is find somebody with the highest diplomacy skill. That's me. Look at that. Being a genius is also very helpful when... no, that's... sorry, that's my nephew and husband. Whoopsies. Being a genius also helps a lot when educating children. Godfrey comes of age, an astute intellectual. Betrothed can marry. This will give me an alliance, or did I just betroth them because? I guess I just did, because. Gotta get the circle started at some point. You're not 100% wrong. Let's do golden obligations and take some money away from our stupid bishop lady. I've got a blackmailer. See, she likes me a little less now, unfortunately, but I'm going to demand a payment. There we go. Ooh. Egalitarians in Toulouse. It's a heresy. That's kind of useful. Yeah, it's broken out in France a little bit. I used up my weak hook. It's sad times. Ah! I believe Inverness has now reached the target number of 20. So now, I'm going to start swapping around... Do I want to swap around cultures down here? Or do I want to increase development first? I think we want to increase development here first. Let's get this to 20. Then we'll swap it over to Scottish culture. My marriage to Duchess Alice is clearly not blessed by God. Will you grant me a divorce? You just got married to her, didn't you? Oh. Oh, did I say no by accident by clicking? Oh, boy. Yeah, sometimes I do that. So, we gotta build something here. Should it be pastoral lands? It should probably be walls and towers. This is the capital. And the stupid... if they get you in your capital, it's very bad. Meanwhile, this one is about to be finished with mansions, so we'll construct regimental grounds in a second. God will judge these sinners. Of course they will. Of course they will. They will be judged. I've got a hook on other people, right? Do I have a hook on other people? Let's have our spy master go ahead and see if he can find some secrets in the French court. Mostly because it's so large. Alright, let's go ahead and get farms and fields here. Brentford, you say? We'll also get farms and fields here, I think. Barns and storehouses in Colchester. Massive investment. That's what we're going for. She's got all this intrigue. that we used to... I mean, this tree has been very valuable for her. The fear tax is amazing. And the dread that she has that just refuses to go down is pretty damn valuable. Huh. Oh, it needs a next level keep. Okay, well, let's get some other stuff first. Here, we should probably get hunting grounds and pastoral lands to spread out our potential benefits. Well, hunting grounds, maybe not as valuable. Because the defender advantage of... I mean, if you... How do you know when that defender advantage is going to be useful? You really don't. But pastoral lands is just straight up money and levies. Hmm. $225 levies versus something like barracks, which is a much better levy construction. Let's get levies. Or let's get barracks for levies. Oh, our spy master's gone. We sent her to we sent her to spy for us and she got caught, I guess. Alright, we can finally switch this around. We need somebody with very high learning. My son would make a fantastic archbishop. He's only 28. He'll be in that position for a long time. Is there anybody else that would make a better archbishop? No, it's pretty much just him. Now, why are there so few options here, I wonder? Maybe landed characters probably can't become archbishop. That's probably it. Okay. So he's here. And he needs to... insularism has been completely wiped out in the north. Fantastic. Now let's see if we can't convert Middlesex. 3 years left. Quite a while, but better than nothing. And he endorses me, of course. He's given me all the stuff. Look at that beautiful goddamn beard. It's amazing. That is amazing. You could... That... I can't do better. I'm just going to leave it. It's great. I got a lot of options here. I could found a holy order again, finally. I could try giving them this little area here. That is exactly the one I wanted to give to them. It's actually got a lot of levies, right? It's got 2,000. And it's the correct type, so it'll actually earn an income from it. And it's got some income. So this is actually the perfect headquarters for a holy order. Grandmaster Giric of the Knights of the Chalice. That's cool. And they are much stronger than the previous Holy Order. They get 300 Order Knights and a bunch of levies. And they come with this guy. So, I had to give up one of my provinces. But that's okay, because I'm going to make another one in here somewhere. Oh my god, sometimes it's hard to click these. 145, we need a little bit, wait a little bit longer. Same thing here, I think. Both of them are in woods. So not 100% ideal. Oh no, this is a plains. So that's a good one. Alright, let's speed through until we can afford to buy that. So where's the control need to go up now? Let's do Essex next. Culture clash. Most of the commoners living in the Earldom of Bedford are Anglo-Saxon descent. Proud of their traditions, it does not sit well with them that they must serve a foreigner like myself when neither Earl Ossoff shares their culture, when my neighbor Earl Ossoff shares their culture and history. I can teach them the superiority of Scottish culture and may automatically change them to Scots. That's definitely worth it. Let's try. They refuse to be civilized. Damn it. It was worth a shot. You have found no secrets? Why would I care if you found secrets of a courtier? Oh, I could blackmail him. Oh, but it cost me money to fabricate that hook. No, I want actual secrets, okay? Get me actual secrets. $4.6 per month is a pretty fast development growth. A secret exposed. Nothing I can do about that. There we go. One more castle. So we've got one more castle here as well. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. So that will be our domain, will be every single one of these here, and it'll match up with the exact amount. Now, stewardship needs we need a stewardship of at least 15 in order to hold all those effectively. Despite the best efforts, my agents have yet to uncover... No, you find it. We got golden obligations. I think we're going down to centralization. Realm capital goes up by 0.3, which is still technically over here. I don't know that I want to move my realm capital out of here yet. And interestingly, technically this is leased to him. So do I get any of the taxes or does he keep all of it? Let's see. Is he on this list? Grandmaster Giric. As a vassal? Probably not. But is this still listed in my domain? No, it's not listed. For some reason it shows up as blue. I think that's a mistake. Because it implies that I have the 2.4 blah blah blah. I guess technically it's still owned by me and I'm leasing it to him. And I can pull it back at any time. That's why it's blue. Excuse me. But, that having been said... We're constructing that, huh? What about... What's going on here? Ah. More money. More money. We could try to save up here. We're going to get regimental grounds on there. Every single one of the 3 castles here should have regimental grounds and mansions and something else. Probably farms and fields. Feudal taxes are increased. How are his taxes right now? I don't know what they are. Don't have the money to increase it, but we should probably increase this next, actually, which means we need to save a little bit. Alright, so control here is almost complete. Marshal earns respect. let's move this over to here. Actually, we need to move it here. Alright, and in this main area here, we could save up to build the Tower of London. 5% boost to the taxes of the entire holding, of the entire county of Middlesex. Is a pretty good boost, because that would boost all of these taxes, which is not bad. And the other thing that gets us is development growth forever. So yeah, I think I might want to save up the 950 for this. Hard to say. Maybe I should increase these first. Ooh, my vassal approaches me with a patient smile. He wants to give me the Earldom of Gloucestershire in order to lower his tax requirements? Huh. I don't know how that would help me at the moment. It would help me set up this duchy eventually, but I don't have the ability to set it up now because, you know, these other people control it. And Gloucestershire is not fantastic. Oh, but it has a special building. Offa's Dyke. Huh! A long ditch flanked by a wall of earth was constructed by the Anglo-Saxon King of Mercia to defend the border towards Wales. This raised earthwork offers an advantage to whoever stands on the side of the wall, as any attackers have to fight an uphill battle. Huh. Can't replace it, though. You know, it is a thing that he shouldn't control. It's outside of his area. So it would help me. And what are his current taxes? Duke Loingsick. His loins are sick. His current taxes are normal. And he's not giving me much. I'll take it. Now his taxes are low, which equates to 0. Oh, because I'm not his rightful liege, because I don't have the Kingdom of England as my crown. That's fine. We can go ahead and attack this guy. Declare war. Ooh, Prince this guy's claims. Oh no, he already has territories. He can't have that one too. Unacceptable. Jesus Christ. Burr, 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 burr. What local armies? I see. I'm just going to raise them all and then turn them all off. There's only 800 people. I don't think I need any of these levies. And he's going to try to go capture my capital, but I'm going to capture this way before he does. Still can't find any secrets, huh? Nothing going on in West Francia. How about, like... Actually, it's up here, isn't it? Yeah, that's where I sent him. Let's see if there's any good, potentially blackmailable secrets in there. Is this an uprising? The Liberty War. Yeah, that's fine. Vassals can't declare war on each other, so they kind of gotta... Oh. Let's see. Do we want to fund natural philosophy for another term? Because, man, development growth is nice. I don't care about his opinion of me, really. Let's extend for one more term. Because I believe that is everywhere. Oh, no, it's only in my provinces, isn't it? Funding natural philosophy. That's okay. I don't mind it. Getting a 15% increase in boost there. Because it's also applying here, where I'm properly increasing my development. Alright, so Hoardings is still 8 years away. It does take a long-ass time. And 0.36 is a good number. Gore is now available to boost something. Let's go ahead and boost the Manor Houses. Oh, I won already. Okay. Enforce it. Disband. Boom. Boom. You convert. Good. Now you can go on your way. What is it trying to tell me? Oh, I'm over my domain limit because I created this other city of Oxford. But that's okay. I was going to give Gloucestershire, Gloucester, to somebody after I create this, when I get a little bit more money. I have only 2 of 3 required counties. Oh. I didn't realize that was a 4-county area. So do we have to go to war with France for that? Would they be mad? She's got 10,000 men. That's quite a lot. But I could bring to my aid about a gajillion other allies. Not including East Franconia yet. I guess that hasn't triggered. But I've still got more people than her. I guess I could give both of these to someone else. Somebody with a very high stewardship that doesn't have any current thing, any current territory. What about her? She does have some kids to pass it down to. She looks angry, but she's very good. I'll give her those 2. No, I'm going to give her 1. And I'll give somebody else the other, and they can be my direct vassals for now. There's really not a good reason to give a vassal more than 1. Let's see. Rory! He's also got an heir. That was mostly what I wanted to make sure, is that he would be able to pass it down. Okay. So we've got a couple of counts on the payroll, and that's okay. It's not ideal, but it's okay. Because once we get these other areas, then we'll form it into a duchy. Oh, we learned Mayor Enrico's secret, huh? You got some gold there in Mayor Enrico? How about you just pay us a little bit of blackmail money? Oh, he might accept or he might just out himself. I got a weak hook on him. Oh no! He died again! You son of a bitch. Son of a bitch died when I got the hook on him. He's 64 years old. The shock of being blackmailed just took its toll. Oh well. Let's try to get to 25 here in the capital before we convert it over. Ah, this one can improve again. Should I save up for the Tower of London now? Or should I try to improve my main holding for 760? Fresh converts volunteer. Oh, that's nice. You know what? I need to make sure. My heir's heir, Shona. She's 8. Why can't I choose her? Only the employer can change focus. Can I offer guardianship to her myself? They'll accept. There we go. Now I can change focus to whatever I want. I guess it could be diplomacy. I really wanted her to be a steward. You know what? We're going to make her a steward anyway. I know she's not cut out for it because she's charming, but I think it's worthwhile. Especially if my stewardship is 21, thanks to my husband. Margarita has no money. Not good. Now, it says there's 2 ways I can demand payment from my... Damn! Where did he get all this money? He's not making any money. I'll demand it from him because he can't use the damn thing. Dun, dun, dun! So we can get the bonus congenital trait to be more common in the entire dynasty. Yeah, I think we're going for that. We get to choose one. I think it's clear we want to choose quick, right? Comely, kind of meh. We get, okay, so you get some free opinion from characters that are attracted to you. But that's really meh. Hail is kind of nice. It would be nice if all of my dynasty would be a little bit healthier. But I think quick is just so much better overall. The bonus to lifestyle experience is very nice. And then when we get this one, life expectancy +5. Huzzah. I'm going to demand a payment from... Who is this? A vassal in the Empire of Hispania. I have a hook on them because I am... They're part of my dynasty, I guess. And they can't pay the whole thing, because they don't get a lot of gold per month. But they can pay some of it. Let's wait until next month. Maybe they can pay more. There it is, 180. We'll take 180. My family helped kind of raise you a little bit. Damn it. This is so constrained in here. I need to increase regimental grounds because I need to make sure that I get enough levies from this. When I give away my capital here to make my capital down here, I need to make sure I'm strong enough. And currently, it looks like I am. The levies I'm able to pull together. Does it say where they come from? I feel like it might have said it at some point, but it's not saying it now. It obviously shows the levies here. Ah, there it is. Levies are at the bottom, so I get 11,000 from my vassals and 5,000 from my personal holding. Man, 11,000, that seems like a lot. Like, if you look here, these numbers don't look like they add up to 11,000, do they? They really don't. But I guess they do. Most of that is coming from my daughter, who still owns the best lands in the north. How close are we now to our goal of founding an empire? 87. So we still need 33. And I'm guessing that if we take all of these Francian areas, we'll get it. Right? This is 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, they're... whole... I didn't count that right, did I? Realm size is the number of counties. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, that's why I wasn't getting the numbers to line up correctly. Okay, so maybe I'll just create Britannia. Which is really annoying. But I need a lot of money to do it. Because I need to first create the Kingdom of England, then I create the empire. Now, here's an interesting question. Yeah, I think I figured that out. I want Ireland to get subsumed by Scotland and Wales to get subsumed by England. So I've got two kingdoms. And it looks like Norway, actually, is going to drift to the Kingdom of Scotland over time. That's good. This duchy already has. This was also part of Norway for a while. Alright, so I need 1,500 to create this empire. No, I need more than just a second. I need 3 kingdoms, which I can technically get right now. But my... Oh, at least one of these. Oh, look at that. Okay. Thank you. I didn't look too closely at that. So I can get Wales and I can get England, but I just need 1,000, I think, for that. Then I can create my own custom one. Because I don't want it to be called Britannia. I want it to be called the Scottish Empire or something cool. His knight does not have enough money to make that hook worth it. All right, so Wales is also 500. Yep, I can create both of them. So when I get to 1,000, and then what do I need to found a new empire? Do I need to spend money? 1,200. So I need 2,200 to found this. Oh shit, I'm also really low on piety for this. I didn't realize how much piety I was going to need. So we've got to go on a pilgrimage. It's going to cost me. Let's go to Vatican. Oh my god, it's very expensive. Why is it so expensive? How much did I need? 600. I guess I gotta go to the Vatican to make sure I get enough piety. Alright, she's 59. Hang in there. She's temperate, robust, and athletic. Ah, Hamish is a charismatic negotiator. Excellent. Most things scale with income. That's interesting. Oh. Oh. I don't want to gain the trait ill. Alright. We didn't become ill. Good. We took a risk, but we're okay. Bandits! Those goddamn bandits. Look at my prowess. Look at me. I have the sword now. Oh, an intrigue challenge. I'm good at intrigue. Oh, I get away unharmed, but that's not really nearly as cool. Let's drive them away. Yeah, fend them off. Finally here, body and soul in the great abbey of the blah, blah, blah. That gave me enough. Okay, so I've got plenty of prestige, and I've got that. Now I'm going to get... I think I'm going to try to go for architect. It's not going to be easy, but we're going to try it anyway. They always give me the option to do it on courtiers. I don't want to fabricate a hook on a courtier. That's probably the last construction I'm going to make for a while. How's our... Okay, we got 20 development, huh? Where else do we need development? I think maybe we stay here and we try to just keep developing this capital so it radiates out. But I also considered we've got to change our... I mean, Anglo-Saxon isn't bad, but I like my capital to match. So I think we're going to do that. And this guy is a 31. Let's go ahead and do that. How long is it going to take? 3 years to change the capital. You know what, actually, as long as we're funding natural philosophy, we should definitely keep him doing that. Once funding natural philosophy runs out, which is in 1150, so 3 years from now, then we'll start changing all the cultures in our thing here. Now it looks like we don't really have an issue of control anywhere. So I'm going to go ahead and have him work on training commanders. Have her work on that, rather. Requesting a divorce. Sure. My son, vassal, and knight, something or other. I don't know if I care about Hamish getting married. Can he get married to somebody who's landed? Yes, but only in my own realm. What about somebody who is in line to get something? No. It's much harder because most women aren't rulers out there in the wide world. But then is there a alliance I can gain with him? A nice big one, perhaps. The Banate of Balaton? It's a duchy title. The duchy's the best I can get. I don't care then. I don't need him to marry. Well, let's see. He's actually got a lot of good traits. Let's try and go ahead and marry him with somebody else that has good traits. My son with my granddaughter. Let's try to keep it out of the direct line, shall we? This is just somebody else in my dynasty, but she's not close to him, I don't think. Oh, but she's also got a lover's pox. Let's go ahead and sweep that under the rug there. Okay. That'll work. No. Oh, does he have the lover's pox? Screw that then. Let's just ignore Philip. Let's go look at Hamish. Hamish can marry. And he could get an alliance with the Duchy of Iceland for us, which is like, okay, they're not that big, but... And they're not really related either. If we look at them on a tree, they're like probably third or fourth cousins. Alright, so we're saving up our money. What do we have for hooks we can use to get people? Oh. We can't blackmail her for a hook, huh? But she's still sitting around with so much money. Where does that money go? I'm going to fabricate a hook on her if I can. If we can fabricate a strong hook, that would be ideal. But she's 57. The poor woman might die of shock yet again. Huh. My granddaughter Shona. I think that's my heir's heir. It is. So this matters a lot. Does she keep the trait temperate, which gives a stewardship boost and a health boost? I think so. That seems like a good one to have. Or she can have the trait just. Temperate looks better. Or she can get cynical. Nope, I think I'm going to be happy with her getting temperate. She's a planner now. My plot against my courtier has been discovered. Oh, that's a big misunderstanding. Oh, I'll show you how far I can go. Nope. It's a big misunderstanding. I really want to steal all her money. She's got like 2,000 gold just chilling there that she never spent on any temples while she was in charge. Oh, we finally found somebody we can blackmail, huh? Unfortunately, it's not like, oh, it is a strong hook. Adulteress. So I can blackmail her a lot. Demand a payment and then demand it again in a couple years. Oh, and her lover also has some money. We can blackmail him. It's only going to be a weak hook because his is only a shunned crime, probably, rather than a crime. 300 from him. Delicious. Somebody hired the Holy Order. Interesting. Alright, we're almost done here. Now we have a ton of hooks on these characters. Most of these are dynastic hooks. And the thing is, most of these are children. And most of those children don't have any money. So, not super valuable. Uh-oh. Her husband was not the father. Oh, was the father. Oh, was not the father. It's really Earl Audoon. Now everybody knows. Now everybody thinks less of them. He wants me to declare war on the King of East Francia. I could definitely do that, but I feel like I've got enough problems with culture right now. Oh, good. I could get a strong hook on somebody with basically no money. All it will do is cost me 300 money. No, I told you. Find something useful. Alright, so we're trying to form the empire here while she still lives. And before we end today. So we only need 2,200 is what we determined. Ah, stress reduction. Excellent. I wonder if it's... Oh, I gotta stay on domain focus in order to hold all the things that I've got. No, I don't. Why is that, I wonder? I must miscount it somehow. Having an interesting conversation for 10 years is a nice thing. Ah, this is the holding that I need to construct eventually, but not yet. Ah, stress gone. Farewell, my daughter and heir. How old is my heir now? She's going to become Empress when she's like 37, 38, something in that range. Oh, wow. My health is actually good right now. My humors are balanced. I've got so many alliances. Queen Shona is clearly one of the best of us. We could found a university if the Earldom of Oxfordshire is greater than or equal to 40. So that's not going to be for a while. But the Earldom of Oxfordshire is technically under my control. And founding a university gets us what? It gets a special building put in there. And other good stuff. Oh, there we go. All county capitals without a university, presumably specifically the Earldom of Oxfordshire, gain a university. Or gains a slot for a university. Doesn't actually build it. So that makes it available. Strengthen bloodline is going to happen soon. Consecrate bloodline. Oh, that's right. You get the trait Paragon. The Dynasty gains 500 renown. And Egalitarian's fervor goes up. You're not going to get this until you're real old, and at that point, do you really care if your religious vassal's opinion is plus 20? This is the only guy who is a religious vassal who matters. They definitely have a problem with this. Because clergy opinion only applies to one guy, and you can sway him or her. So why do I care about clergy opinion? There's just not enough clergy that are involved in my realm. And I think that's the case in most places. I guess it would also apply to the Pope if we had a Pope equivalent. But, I mean, still could sway him too. Again, no money. Find me a real secret. Vassal factionalism. Duchess Agnes of the Isles has been using her influence to push for the advancement of the faction and install Duke Shaw of Ulster on the Scottish throne, believing that their figurehead would ultimately be a better ruler than I. While I do not doubt Agnes's conviction, she is only human. If I can convince her to curb these activities, it will make it easier for me to consolidate the power I have over my vassals. If she accepts my offer, she gets a weak hook on me and leaves the faction. How big is this faction? Do I care about this? It's not terribly small. Or I could spend 350 prestige to get her to leave. Or I could spend piety. Or I could just let her do whatever. I mean, I could spend prestige. I have so much prestige. It's an insane amount. Excellent. Look at that income. It's crazy strong. We're still not to where we need to be at 2200, but we're close. Ah, his loyalty and sense of honor. I think so. Ah, he likes me. He really likes me. That's a very strong duchy. Is that why it's got the 3 little flags? As opposed to something... No, it's because we're allied with them. That's right. So Middlesex is finally getting some decent development. Unfortunately, it looks like some of these are really low. 11. Ross is damn low, but it should be increasing fairly rapidly. Yeah, 0.9, because Inverness is quite high. Oh, as our Order of the Knights grow, we need more land from which to organize our defense of the egalitarian faith. The Burg of Southwark would be That's a city title. And we know that if they ask for a city title, they shouldn't get it because it is broken and they can't utilize it because they're the wrong type. Oh, another cadet branch. Every time I open my Dynasty now, it's incredibly ridiculous. Okay, so let's go ahead and create Wales. All right. And then I'm also going to be the King of England. And now, theoretically, found a new empire, baby! Let's do it. Yeah, I had that happen too, Streisel, where they asked and I agreed and they didn't get the land. I think I still got the money, though, but at the time that they had asked me, it was a city they were asking for, and we know they can't utilize cities. It's a bug. When you choose their first headquarters, when you're founding it, you're allowed to choose a city, but if you do, they get 0 income because of the wrong government type. And there's no way to fix that. I had to revoke the Holy Order lease from them and then create a new Holy Order. All right. We're going to gather the realm together. Every kingdom title you hold becomes de jure kingdoms of your new empire. I have united the lands of Scotland with those of Wales and England. All my vassals and priors have finally gathered before my throne. I have earned this moment in the eyes, and more importantly, in the eyes of God. Scotland reigns supreme! The Scottish Empire is a thing. Now, I think I want to destroy the Kingdom of Wales. Because I want it to become subsumed into England. But maybe it won't do that now. Wait, Ireland still exists as a kingdom? But it's still going towards Scotland. But now I don't know. Wales may not go towards either. These shouldn't be... Let me let the thing tick over. Because these areas shouldn't be going towards England anymore. Because I own the titles of King of Scotland and King of England. So I don't know. Now, is there a thing where you have too many kingdom titles or too many... I know too many duchy titles is, I think, a thing, right? But I don't think too many kingdom titles is a thing. In fact, it wants you to... Dynasty of Many Crowns kind of wants you to have that, but... Oh. She's got the trait calm. She's not going to be very dreadful. She could be brave instead, which gives her martial and prowess. And she'd lose diplomacy and intrigue. Or she could gain the trait zealous. I kind of think she should be brave. It's going to take a little while to instill it within her. There, she's brave now. Now... I guess it's time. This is not one that's going to get us any, anything special. Do I want to... Okay, hang on. He's already gained a lot of influence. Okay. So we let the time go by, and we don't know what's going on with Wales. Why are these... Top realm is the Empire of Scotland. Duchy of York will become part of the Kingdom of Scotland in 78 years. Why? Why is it drifting? I think that's a bug. Damn it. I don't think there's anything I can do to force the Ireland part to go under Scotland. Technically, I can still... Oh. I can still create the Kingdom of Scotland, too. I don't want to extend my patronage for another term. Because my plan was to change from development over to something else. And that was when we got to 25. Which is going to be quite a while still. Alright, so we've created the empire. And technically, I guess I should just create all of the kingdoms. The thing is, I don't want the kingdoms to split up amongst kids. I want the kingdoms... I think I want to just keep all the king titles underneath my heir. And, yeah, I think you're right. I think the Dynasty... Well, the Dynasty of Many Crowns doesn't... is an independent ruler with the highest held title greater than or equal to the kingdom rank. Okay. Yeah, you're right. But it is a damn nice thing to have once you get it. Alright, well that is going to be it. The Empire of Scotland has finally been created, which will allow us to gobble up the rest of West Francia de jure, I think. Yeah, 16.5 renown is kind of crazy strong. I don't know, I couldn't find the other king. Oh, I can definitely disinherit the heirs I don't want. So I guess I could create all the kingdoms and just have them go to the one heir. Because the lucky thing is, there was only one non-bastard daughter out of all 8 children. So she's getting everything. And of her kids, unfortunately there's 2 daughters. But the good news is I've got 2 kingdoms to give away here, basically. I've got the Duchy of Lothain, which between me and my daughter is entirely held by us. And I've got the Duchy of Middlesex, which that's going to go to my main heir, and this can go to the other daughter. I did pick female preference because I was trying to get strengthened bloodline, and it just so happens that this woman here, when I was playing as King Malmur, his daughter's daughter got all the requirements. So she is a level 3 beauty trait, and then at least one version of the other 2. Unfortunately, they have the lover's pox now as well. Good thing that wasn't inherited. So anyway, I went with female inheritance in order to specifically deal with that problem. I feel like if you put it on perfectly equal for succession, you're choosing hard mode, because then all of your kids potentially could be heirs. And it's much harder to disinherit all but one instead of all but one of a specific gender. Doesn't matter if it's female preference or male preference, at least not that much. But it just seems to me that it should be one or the other until you get to ultimogeniture or something like that. Then you can make it equal. Or primogeniture. All right, that is going to be it for us today. The Empire of Scotland has grown. It's 1150 AD. The game ends in 14-something, and we started in 8-something, so we're a little past halfway at this point. So thanks, everybody, for watching. Today's Friday. We will pick it up on Monday at 10:30 Eastern Time. And this is Bridger, signing off.